Hey everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. Welcome to a new series that I'm going to be doing in addition to the regular Record-ology videos. We're going to still do all that. Nothing is going to be decreased in terms of frequency or content, but I'm going to add to it a new series. These videos may be a little less polished in terms of production value because I'm just shooting on the phone. I'm not editing. I'm not adding any graphics. I'm not using a fancy microphone. I'm just, this is a stand here next to me, show and tell kind of a thing. So I have been going down the Bing Crosby rabbit hole lately. And when you do that, you find out that there was something called the Philco Bing Crosby radio phonograph. The most popular variant being the 1947, but it was produced from 46 to 48 as far as I can tell. And they're usually, listed for anywhere from 150 to 250 in non-working condition. I picked this up for $20, which was an incredible deal. I also picked up this, more on that in a moment, from the same estate sale for $10. And these were just incredible bargains. And they're both projects. They're not, ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to just document the process of restoring these, and then we'll do a full-blown show for each one, reviewing it. So it's sort of like, this is my car in the garage project, if you know what I mean. And so let's start with this. By the way, the couple that we purchased these from, extremely kind and just good people. Spent a lot of time looking at the estate. The gentleman who these belong to was a NASA scientist. Like, this is amazing. And he had like a shop. He had all sorts of phonographs, reel-to-reels, super rare stuff. It was really hard not to want everything. Well, I did want everything. So many treasures. All right, so here it is. This is the 46-1201. So this is the 1946, the first year variant of the Philco radio phonograph. You may be saying phonograph. How's it a record player? This is actually a slot loading record player, if you can believe it. You slide your 78 RPM record right in there, and it plays it pretty much automatically. I mean, this is essentially an automatic phonograph. And I'll open it up to show you the mechanism here in a minute. But yeah, this is it, and it's in pretty dang good condition as is. There is some cracking up here, some, I think that's wood actually. That might be able to be finished pretty easy. The Philco there. I guess the 48 had a medallion there instead of that. Bakelite knobs. This beautiful wood finish. It's on 3 out of the 4 feet are left, so it's kind of teetering. And this is a 2-tone model, so it's got sort of the, I don't know what you call that, mahogany, oak. It's some kind of wood. And then blacked out wood. It's all wood. I mean, it's, there's no plastic here. And this is a thing of beauty, AM radio. It's a 5-tube model radio. Apparently a pretty powerful desktop unit. And this is known as a Bing Crosby unit because Bing Crosby was featured in the ads, and you can Google them and see it's really cool. And I'll put all this together into a fancy presentation when we're done here, or when I'm done with the restoration. Single speaker, AM. It's a mono, obviously. Now, I'm going to try and do this with one hand, which may be easier said than done. This may be a lot easier said than done. So this top hinges up, sort of like a car hood. There we go. And right now there's no hinge in place. That's part of the restoration. So you'll see that it's just loose. Looks like there used to be hinges, but there aren't any longer. So there's some work to be done here, but it's, it's a worthy project. No power cord. The tubes he had in his shop, thousands of replacement capacitors and tubes, etc. And to my untrained eye, because I'm definitely not an expert on this stuff, I'm an enthusiast, it looks like they may have been replaced because those look newer to me. Over here you can see the label there, the model 461201 and code 121. The code 121 was sort of the base model with the more common rectifiers and tubes. I guess if you have like a code, and it's not a model number, but the code, if it goes higher, like a 131, 141, could mean it needs different parts than the regular one. That being said, the glass is in good condition. The wood is in pretty good condition. It definitely needs to be cleaned out. I haven't even wiped these things down yet. There's a delivery sticker on the bottom of this, actually on the back of this, saying that it was delivered or it was originated from New York City. And it looks like an old magazine cover or a poster, perhaps, was used to as a replacement back panel. Pretty interesting. Like I said, this is an automatic turntable. When you raise and lower this, it actuates the tone arm. And not only that, but the spindle in the middle there will, still trying to learn this, the spindle lowers and raises out of the middle there. So this is a flocked steel platter. Flocking, not terrible condition. A little bit of wear on the inner side there. This also can accommodate 12-inch records there. So you see this roller accommodates a wider record. So you can actually insert a 12-inch record. The tone arm on the slot-in player isn't pretty because it's not intended to be seen. You don't open this up to operate the record player. It stays closed and you just run everything from the front slot. When it's done playing, it hits the run out and it just stops playing. And then as soon as you open this up, the arm will jump back. Let's say it's right here. It'll jump back into the home position, ready to start again. So this is the 47 Philco, and it's a project. And it was funny, I was just talking to my friend a couple days ago saying I really don't, prefer projects as much as I prefer, equipment that's ready to go and review. And here I have a project that's definitely not ready to go. Doesn't even have a power cord. But the quality of engineering here is second to none, and I can't wait to share it with you. Okay, was not planned. This is what I went out there for to get. But while I was there, I saw a number of things, and this one I couldn't leave without coming home with. It's $10 is what I paid for it. It turns on, and it's a 1957 RCA Victor record changer, portable. And you can see on the front there, the grill is intact, the branding right down there. Also some really cool branding up here that says, it's hard to see up close, but it says His Master's Voice. So an HMV branding there. This needs a lot of attention as well, but these projects to me seem doable. Like, it doesn't seem like it's a insurmountable project. There's a lot of cleaning that has to happen here, but I think everything is complete. Both of these devices have some sort of stylus and cartridge in place, but if we need to find replacements, we can do that. This has a somewhat familiar looking mechanism if you've seen the RCA changers before, and this one apparently is one of the nicer variants. And the power of this particular, I don't know how many tubes this has off the top of my head, but this one is a pretty powerful unit, surprisingly powerful for a little handheld portable. So there's a 1957 RCA Victor changer and a 1946 Bing Crosby Special Philco model 461201. So I've got my work cut out for me, but I am honestly very excited. So, I mean, you can see there's a lot of cleaning that needs to happen, a lot of detailing. I'll be taking a lot of this stuff apart, but it'll be a lot of fun to do. Honestly, I'm very excited. And it'll be, it's not going to be like ready next weekend kind of a thing. This is probably going to be weeks and months, and, I'll have to send away for things and wait for things to come in. I would love to get this wood finished and looking its best. It's not a bad patina. It's still got some polish on there, which is amazing, but I'd like to put some hinges on this. It's all very doable though. I'm really excited. You guys know I had that Vita Nola phonograph back in Denver, which I actually sold before we moved. I've not really announced that, hinted at it before on the channel, but I decided to part company with that. I always viewed myself, and still do when it comes to this type of stuff, as the current sort of, what's the word? Basically, I'm caretaking this for the next generation, for the next person. So I find it my responsibility to take care of it, clean it up, make sure it gets into the next person's hands. I am the sort of the caretaker for now, but don't, this stuff ain't coming with me to heaven or anybody. But while here, I ought to have a lot of fun with it. Same with this. So very, very cool. Excited to check it out. Hope you guys are excited too. You're along with me on the journey as we work on these, as we fix them up, as we clean them up, get them working. Hope to someday give them full sound demonstrations, and we can look back on this video and say, man, look where we started from, Look where we started from. So anyway, I'll probably create a playlist for this series so that over time, as we put videos into it, we'll be able to, you can access those and kind of watch chronologically. So, all right, my friends, that's going to do it for today. Again, we've got a regular show coming up very soon, but just wanted to throw this out there as sort of episode 1 of the restoration project. I don't know what I'm going to call this. Probably the 46 Philco and 57 RCA changer restoration project. I mean, it seems like a good way to refer to it. So, all right, my friends, I hope you have a great day. Happy record hunting. Happy record restoring, record player restoring, searching, hunting, enjoying, living, all those good things. God bless. We'll see you soon.